Hello minasan, Hikiyami Moriko desu, and welcome to another RPG Maker stream. I know it's been a while, sorry about that. I was facing imminent destruction for a while, but I'm back, right? That's what matters. So it's been like 2 weeks, I think, since I work on this, at least live on stream. So I made some adjustments in my free time. Yeah, I have not been lazing around. I have been doing my due diligence. So let's start a new game, right? I think it's kind of loud. So this is pretty much the same. So the only thing I add in this first scene, let's go. I love these streams. Hello, Alts. Thank you. Thank you. What's up? How are you doing? How are things going? Thank you for coming. I know it's been a while. So I add a description to the barrels. That's pretty much the same for every barrel except for this one that seems to be smelling weird. And the same for the buckets, right? The empty one smells weird, but it's pretty much the same. Then I added this little like change of tone and flash to this scene. I corrected some typos too. How are things going? Well, they are going like decently, right? They could be going better, definitely, but you know, it's... I don't know. I don't want to complain too much, right? It already happened. Whatever happens, happens, right? So this is pretty much the same. Then I fixed some typos in here, and I changed this scene a little bit, but not too much. It's pretty much the same. So we go down, and here's when things start to change. Like for example, this is darker, right? I think I switched the description for this. Yeah, for the rocks too, because it had a typo. And there's no music until you get here. And as you can see, this scene also changed a little bit from last time. There's all water again. I switched the roads a little bit. So if you go back here, there's no music. That's also fixed. Then I also changed this scene quite a bit. I don't know if you remember this, but it was just like a room with all the beds like order around. So it's a little bit more scrambled. I don't know about the music for this scene just yet, right? For this room, but like it's pretty much the same. You have to get all the things from here, and then you have to solve the puzzle in here, right? I think I'm gonna get screaming. I don't know what happened to this to the image there, but I'm gonna have to check that later. So it's just a change on the map, right? Nothing too big, but I think it makes it more oh wait, yeah, I shouldn't be able to... Whoa. Okay, I have to fix this. Okay, yeah, I will fix this too, the hole. And as you can see, there's a cross in the middle, right? I have to bring the religious theme on this game a little bit more, so I'm trying a little bit, right? I also changed this scene quite a lot. So it's still pretty much fights, but again, it's the map that changed. Right? It changed the music, and you get to like travel the map, and there's again another cross in the middle of the map, right? It's pretty much you go and get the sword, right? I changed the flames that were in here for these like color orbs, right? So they are gonna disappear as you get the proof of love and that stuff. This pretty much stays the same. Well, I switched this a little bit. It doesn't really add anything, but just like a little bit more. Actually, I'm just gonna load I think it was 5. Yeah, the doors are already open in this one. So I also fixed this scene a little bit. It's pretty much the same, right? You're being followed by the nun. Yeah, for a moment I also forgot how this game was supposed to play or to look like, right? And you get the clue from here. You can get out of here, right? So that's pretty much what I managed to do. Because you also get in here and like this is pretty much the same. I didn't change anything in here. So yeah, that's what I've been doing in my free time. I didn't have too much free time to work. Like, of course, things happen, right? But I've been playing a lot of good games lately. I don't know if you guys been up to my indie gameplays, but I've been playing like a lot of good games. I'm surprised at how good people are making games. Especially, I've been playing games from the my first game jam. I think it's double game jam, right? That it's the first game of people, right? It's the first game they made for a game jam, and they're really good. I think recently I've been playing like a lot of like visual novels. I usually play visual novels because they are like the most prominent indie content. I don't know how to say it. I think it's a good entry point at game developing, right? Visual novels is just text and images and effects, right? Like sound effects, like transition effects, right? It's not bad, and I think it's a good entry point for making indie games. So what I'm gonna do now, it's not focused too much on like correcting stuff, but I want to make new stuff, and I'm gonna correct it in my free time outside of a stream. So what I'm gonna be making, it's probably wait, no, I didn't want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna be making a new scene, right? So I don't need all these events. I even tried to rework the story of the game a little bit, obviously keeping the things everyone had told me to do during the streams. But it's kind of hard to rework a story that I have no idea where is it going. I think it's gonna be a decent one when it ends, right? But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Like, I didn't play indie games for a while. I think for a few weeks, I just like streamed and played Nike. So it's good to be back to indie games. I play one that it's Well To Do, I think it was called. It's very early on the development of the game, but it's always fun to play things that are early on development because you can see what they are trying to do, but they are not there quite yet, right? Like, I think that's a good thing. I think someone asked me one time what I think about early access on Steam or just in general. I do like it as long as it's free, right? I don't want to pay for early access of any game. But when you can see how the developer is like progressing on the game, it's really good. It's really enjoyable for me at least. So what's gonna be happening is we're gonna be going down this stair, right? So we're gonna go through here and we're gonna go to the final area of the game, right? I want to try this one. I think this looks a little bit too metallic. This is a quite interesting. I've been having a lot of fun just using the standard. But what is this one? Okay, this one's different. Or maybe this one, right? Yeah, this is this is a little hard on the eyes, so maybe not this one. Maybe like this is also really hard on the eyes. Maybe you're not supposed to use it for like, maybe just for like some areas, right? Not the whole thing. Actually, I like this one better. Yeah, let's use this one. So we're gonna start the map up here so we can give the illusion of like going down, I guess. Maybe just one of these areas. And wait. Is the girlfriend section done? I better remember the progress went. Yeah, let me. Is it done? I don't remember if it was done. Let me check. So you're supposed to... Let's just play it, right? We're gonna know if it's done if I play it. I think it was file 7. Oh no, this is already started. Maybe it's 6. Oh, well, oh, okay. Okay, this file, it's broken because I altered the... Okay. Let's try the other one. Maybe 5. Okay, let's just get out of here. Okay, so where we're supposed to have a conversation. And I talk to this one, then I gotta... If I remember, I have to find the chicken, the carrot and potatoes in here. And you can talk to this one too. You give the carrot and potatoes. I get the soda. And I can talk to this one, right? And I have to sit down, right? And then I can progress through here. Let me just make this big. Okay, so we can talk to this one. And then I guess I can teleport with this. Yeah, okay, I can teleport with this one. And I talk to this one. Yeah, maybe it's not done. I forgot what I was supposed to do. Wait, what? Yeah, I think I think I'm missing something. Yeah, maybe I didn't finish the... It's been so long and I forgot about this game. Okay, so... These ones mark as something, but... Okay, this gives me the item, but it doesn't... Yeah, it's not finished. Yeah, you're right. It's not finished. Okay, yes. So, these are removed when I have the... When the pure counter is 4. Okay. Same for these ones. Oh, these ones are never removed, right? They just disappear. I mean, I just go outside the other way, right? Okay, so I move from here. This one tells me, I'm still mad at you. Please clean your room a little bit. Okay. So when you try to inspect things... Okay, I have to give some text to this stuff. Okay, yeah, it's... Good thing you reminded me it's not finished. Okay, let's just finish this one and try to progress to the next one. Show text. So it's been a lot of things happening for me, at least this past few weeks. I finally deleted my Twitter account. I guess my ex account now. It feels really weird. I think I've been talking about on posts and stuff like that, but it feels weird not having a Twitter account. I feel like I'm missing something, like I'm missing out on stuff, but I don't know. I want to find something better than that. What is this? Okay, yeah, it should be like that, and then like a sound, right? A little bit of sound. Sound effect, sound effect. Maybe some wind? Not that kind of wind. Maybe up 8. Why are these all these sound effects are like over the top? Sleep. Silence. Sand. Maybe that one, like a less volume. Yeah, I guess that works. Okay, so we have to clean a few things, right? Just because we can. It's not that it affects anything, right? So when we're done cleaning, just like naturally exploring this room, you're gonna find out. I'm gonna finish this later. You're gonna teleport yourself here, and here you have to. I don't know. I guess you can just grab the item from here, right? There's nothing stopping you from grabbing the item. Just exploring. You grab the item. When you grab the item, everything disappears. Because why does this do? You grab the item, and when you go back from here, but you have the item, it makes everything change, and it changes the counter. Okay, I guess we can let it pretty much just make it some exploration with lore, right? It doesn't need to make anything complicated, and then I can go back to this. Just before I forget, I'm gonna put this here where I wanted to put from the beginning. Just want to put this one here, and the other one here. Yeah, before I forget, that's what I want to do. I guess like this. Yeah. Oh, actually, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. Let's go back to before I forget to finish this thing. Okay, so it will be like better dust the shelves, the sound. And then it can be like done. And then let's make a new page. Let's make this self switch, right? I don't know what to say. I don't know what conversation to have. I've been out of streaming for a while. I'm sorry if I'm not the best at conversations right now. I'm just trying to think of topics. Like I've been playing a lot of Grand Blue Fantasy. I think they are giving big rewards from for the summer, so I've been saving a lot of my crystals. I have like about 100 Nike draws, and I plan on doing a Nike stream. Maybe on Friday, maybe next Tuesday, maybe. I don't know. I want to do it the last day of the banner, so it's my last chance to grab as much draws as I can. So my goal there would be to get at least one copy of Summer Annies. I want 3, of course. I want it fully uncapped. I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky, right? But who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'm gonna do. So on Nike, I know I shouldn't be talking about Nike in a RPG Maker stream, right? But I feel like I hit a wall in the progress of the game, and I think that's a problem caused because it's a gacha game, right? And we all know gacha games are supposed to be all about drawing and getting new units and stuff like that. But when you get like hard stuck in a game just because you're not doing draws, so the thing is, to get stronger units, you're supposed to level up like 5 of them, right? And if your main team it's level, if all your main team is level 100, all the other units are also gonna be level 100. You don't have to level up all your Nikes. You only need to level up 5 of them, right? That seems good, but the problem is level is capped with uncaps, right? So you need copies of the same unit to make the level cap higher. And the only way you're gonna get that is doing premium draws, right? Because SR units only have a level cap of like 140, I think. 160, I think. Yeah, 160. So you can progress further than that if you don't have at least 5 SSR units uncapped 3 times. So that's a lot of drawings, and I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky. So I'm probably gonna be stuck in that game for a while. It doesn't feel amazing. The good news is that I think today or tomorrow I should be able to get the Nikke that's on jail out of jail, and I can progress with the next one. And I hope that one is really, really strong, because it took me a while to get her out of jail. So yeah, okay, so it should be, and when you're done, it's just I already cleaned this. Already, yeah. I feel this happens when you stop working in anything you're doing for a while. You forget how to do it, right? Like, I feel I was doing a pretty good job working, and I forgot how to do things. Like, not how to do things, but how to do them, like, smoothly. I don't know. I should be at the bottom, dim. Okay, so the thing I can do here is maybe add some text, some flavor text, right? Some delicious flavor text. Like, I don't know what I'm cleaning. I forgot. Let me move this a little bit. It's just like a clock, a plant, something. Let's add some commentary. This used to be full of my action figures, but yeah, like that, right? We have to make you wonder if the girlfriend is actually good or bad, right? So we have to add some like favorable text and some like demeaning text to her. So you have to make the choice on your own. Oh, I should have made a save. I think file 7 should be okay. Okay, yeah, file 7 it's okay. So, okay, it's not the same as player to begin with. Okay, let's try again. Okay, I have to make it same as player. Okay, the good thing is I only need to copy this to the other stuff, right? So to this one, and to this one, and to the bed. So yeah, that should be enough interacting, and you're gonna eventually interact into this. And then you're gonna get teleported to down here. Okay, yeah, I totally forgot what I was supposed to be making in this scene. Like, I know you're supposed to have a conversation with this one, and the conversation is gonna take you to here. Then you're gonna interact with this. You're gonna grab the item, and when you interact with this again, you're gonna get out, right? But I totally forgot what it was supposed to be. Well, let's just keep working. Let's just keep doing stuff. This is a bookshelf, right? Okay, these are the books I used for my... I don't know what I can say. To prepare for my job interview. here. Okay, so this is the positive comment, and again you are done, right? I'm really rusty right now. So let's just talk about something else while I think of what to do with the game, right? I was talking about games I have played. Of course, every time I play a game, I give a review at the end of the game. And I don't want to spoil, but of course, if you don't want spoilers, you should be watching my videos, right? I'm going to spoil my own videos. You should make the save getting you out of the bathroom only available if you have the item, since otherwise you might get soft locked. Oh, it is. I think I did that, right? Because if you don't have the item, it takes you back to the first room, so you can be switching between these two rooms. But when you have the item, it teleports you outside, right? So yeah, it prevents the soft locking of the scene. Yeah, that's the first thing I think I was like thinking. Oh, I don't want people to get stuck outside and the item inside. So yeah, that's been taken care of. So yeah, I'm gonna be spoiling some of my videos, right? I think the last game I played, it's Love Spies. It's a visual novel. It's an Otome game, right? You know, for some reason I've been wondering about that myself. For some reason I play a lot of Otome games. And it's really weird, right? Because Otome games are supposed to be for women. And of course you can play whatever you want, right? I don't care about that kind of thing. But I don't know, like, Otome games just come to me. I don't know why. It's just so it's a game about dating guys, right? And the thing is, that game gets really nice. It actually has like a really dark subplot. And I only play one route on the video. I play a little bit more by myself. And it's actually a really good game, and it's someone's first game. So I was surprised that people managed to put that. It gives me like kind of like Doki Doki Literature Club vibes, but less meta and a little bit more like depressing. So yeah, I really recommend it. If you like Otome games, I'm sure you're gonna like it a lot. If you don't like Otome games, it's still a good like mystery story, right? So it can be enjoyable. Currently sitting at 18 views, 0 comments, and 0 likes, as usual. But the thing I want to comment about that game is that it has copyrighted music. And I know indie games are not supposed to be made to be played on YouTube, so it's not something that developers should care about. But I did mention in my review of the game that you should be careful when making copyrighted content, right? Because you can get into issues too if you plan to sell the game eventually. But it really gets us content creators in trouble, right? The video, it's copyrighted, so even if I could make money off my videos, I wouldn't make any money off that video because it has copyrighted content, right? And it's okay if you want to use copyrighted music, but at least put like a warning in the, not like a warning, just like a mention in the game page, right? Like, oh, this music track belongs to these people and it's not royalty free, so be careful, right? So if I know beforehand, I can mute that section of the game, no problem, and I don't get copyrighted. But I didn't know, and I'm too lazy to edit, right? It's not a copyright strike, it's just like a copyrighted restriction, right? Other game I played this week was Well-To-Do. I think I already mentioned that. RPG Maker horror game. It had like one of the best puzzles I have. The game has like 2 puzzles because it's a early demo, right? But it has one of the best puzzles I have played in an RPG Maker recently. It's like a 3-level puzzle, right? It's like a numbers puzzle, but you need a node, but you also need like a color code that it's right in front of you, but for some reason I wasn't able to see it until I saw it, right? But I did enjoy that. The second puzzle was bugged out, and it was really good, but I kind of like cheated out of it because it had a bug. But that one also seems to be going places, right? I want to play the full version of that game too. Other indie game I played this week was What Dreams Might Be, I think it was called. Also RPG Maker game, also the first game of someone. I don't know, it feels special to play the first game of someone, right? Uh, how do I explain it? Actually, I don't know if it was that game. I don't know if it was Limit. I know it was not that game. Oh no, I'm wrong. Uh, what Dreams May Be has a bunch of bugs. Obviously, it's like the first game of someone. It's an early beta, alpha, I think. Uh, it has a lot of bugs, and I couldn't progress through the game because it has so many bugs. I think I got like locked out of progressing of the game, and I spent like 25 minutes trying to get out of there. It's also really promising, but I don't think it was one of the ones I enjoyed the most because it has so many bugs. But I did learn a lot myself from like making RPG Maker, seeing the mistakes of the. Saying mistakes sounds bad, right? I'm not judging anyone. Of course, everyone makes me. You can see me making this game. I'm just like 99% mistakes, but that's the way to learn to do things, right? You get them wrong, and then you get them right. But I did learn a lot from that game, and the game I wanted to mention the most was Liminal. It's also an RPG Maker game, but it uses that 3D plugin that it's really cool. But I had a really good experience with that game, or not with the game itself, but after I posted the gameplay, I think it was two of the developers, the developer and the artist of the game, commented on my video, and they told me like they were really happy that I played their game, and they didn't think someone would like make a let's play of the game. And it reminded me that this might sound like some like egoistical thing. I don't know how to say it, but it reminds me that I'm actually doing a good thing, you know, like playing people's games. I know it's not a big deal. I know it's not something special, but when someone comments me like, oh, "I'm happy that you play my game," seeing a gameplay of my game in YouTube makes me really happy. It also makes me really happy too. I'm a simple person. I just want to make people happy and be happy myself if possible, right? So I don't know, it feels good. What do you want from me? I just wanted to mention that. I also like, I don't know how that 3D plugin works. I guess it works in the same way they used to make the Doom games. Like you take a 2D space and you like lift it up, and you don't have height, but you have like X and Y axis. So it simulates 3D with 2D stuff. But it looks really good. I like that 3D plugin. Might try it myself. I don't think it's free, but if it's free, I'm gonna try it. The game is actually really funny. I know that liminal spaces and how is that thing called? The backrooms are really hot with people right now. I never got that. I think it's not for my generation. But it was really fun. Other game I played this week. I don't know if it was this week, but I played one that was called Red Tape. Also RPG. Was it RPG Maker? Yeah, it was RPG Maker. Yeah. I just love RPG Makers. What do you want from me? I love RPG Maker games. That game is really good, but I have one problem with that game. I think I played for like 1 hour. And of course the game, it's called Red Tape. It's really red. It's a really red game. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, people say like, oh, red means spooky, right? And the more red you make something, supposedly the more spooky it is, right? But it strained my eyesight, right? My eyes hurt from playing that game, and I think that's something you should be careful. It's okay if you want to make like a specific aesthetic for your game, but you have to take care of your player, right? You don't want them to go blind, because it was like red and black, and it's a really intense contrast of colors. Of course, black it's not a color, right? It's the absence of color, but it gets really hard on the eyes if the only thing you see it's red, black, red. And I really don't recommend doing that for long periods of time. Maybe for like a 5-20 seconds a scene, it's good. Especially if you want to make an impression on the viewer, right? If your game is like normal colors and then you suddenly splash something that it's just black and red, it's gonna leave a big impression of the player, and I think that's a good thing if that's what you want to do, right? But by no means your whole game should be red and black, unless it's a very like with low contrast red and just a bunch of black. It can work, right? But I wouldn't recommend that. Obviously, there might be someone that might be able to make it work. But it also had like this really cool system where the house starts morphing around you, and that's one of my favorite things on RPG Maker games. I actually would like to make something like that eventually. That you go into one door and you get to another room that you're not supposed to get through that door because it wasn't like that, and the layout of the house starts changing, and your parents start becoming like crazier and crazier, and you see something dark it's coming, but it never fully comes, right? And it doesn't resort to cheap jump scares. Actually, in that game, I want to mention one of my favorite scenes in that game. I might be fanboying about the games, but I just love indie games. Allow me to fanboy about my games, okay? The games I play. There's a really cool scene in that game that the mom it's like cooking right in the kitchen, of course. And you go in and you're like, "Oh, mom, it's my brother, okay?" And then the only sound effect you can hear in that room, it's the knife, like that, right? I'm not good at making sound effects with my voice. You can hear the sound of the knife like on the cutting board, right? And then it stops. When you ask the questions, it stops and the mom stops moving. And then she just go back to the cutting, and she starts talking again. But you can see that like 2 seconds of no sound and no movement. I don't know. It really reminds me like when you are a kid and you make your parents mad, and they just like just wait a second before like screaming at you or something, right? And it feels really tense. I think they make a really good work with that. So yeah, really good game. If you haven't played, I recommend it. At least watch the video. Watch the video. Just play the game. I think it's a much better experience than watching a video. I also played another game that was called The Hostage. That's another visual novel from a really prolific, I have to say, developer. It's called Melancholy Marionette. I have played like 6 games, I think, now of that developer. I have enjoyed all of them, surprisingly. Everyone can make one good game, right? But making like multiple decent games, it's really hard. I think that developer, it's really constant on the quality of the games. It's a visual novel, and I'm not gonna spoil anything because I really recommend you either play the game or watch my playthrough, because the quote-unquote true ending, it's the most fantastic ending I have ever seen in an indie game. I'm not even like exaggerating on that. I think it's a funny ending for a horror game, right? But it's really good, and it fits so well with the game that you wouldn't believe it. So really, just go and watch the video, play the game if you want. You have to play the Director's Cut Potato version to get the secret ending. There's multiple versions of that game. So if you want to play, go play it, right? Another game I have played last week or this week, I think it was last week. It's this really indie game. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. It's called Face You Less, right? I know at least one of you had heard of this game. Also a really good game. I don't know what to say about that one. It was made for the... I've been playing a lot of games for this game jam that it's supposed to be. I always say A020, but I think it's 2... It's O2 because it's only one, so it's O2 of any asset. It's O2A2, right? Yeah, it's O2A2 game jam. That it's this game jam for really short games, and I'm really surprised because this game, Face You Less, as well as I think The Hostage was made for that game jam too. Liminal was made for that game jam too, I think. Bad Delivery was made for that game jam too. So I'm playing a lot of games for that game jam. It surprises me how good developers can get with such limitations, right? Because you would think one of each asset and just like 1,000 words, it's not enough to make engaging content, but it totally is, right? It totally is. I think I have played better games in that game jam than in full game development. So yeah, the more you limit a developer, the more you set them free, right? Or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, Face You Less. I don't want to get too much into it because it's a little bit embarrassing talking about it. It has really like the perfect imagery for a game about the topic that it's touching. I can still see the face if I close my eyes, so I don't want to talk too much about it. So I play Bad Delivery. It's a game about yourself getting a pizza delivered, and it's a funny concept. I wouldn't say it's the best game I have played, right? But it's a funny concept about the something spooky happened, but it didn't happen to you. It just affected your pizza delivery. Your pizza getting delivered to you. So it's funny. I would like to see the other side of that story eventually. Yeah. Also, I played another indie game that was called Your Call, I think it was, by another very prolific developer, Hatoge. Uh, it's a short visual novel style game dealing with heavy topics, and I always mention that when I play games with heavy topics that I should be making my game, right? It's not easy. Like this game, it's obviously a joke game, right? The game I'm making. It's a game about like shitting Netorare, right? It's just funny. It's not serious. But making games about topics like words I can really mention stream because I'm gonna get myself banned. It's something really complicated to do because you can easily undermine or overmine. I guess it's not a word, overmine. I don't know. The feelings of the people that have experienced those things. It's really easy to undermine. It's really if that hasn't happened to you, because obviously you can make games about things that haven't happened to you, right? But it's a really sensitive topic for a lot of people. So the fact that this game manages to make it work somehow, and it's not patronizing, so I really enjoyed that. But I myself wouldn't make games about such hard topics. By the way, if you enjoy games that change the scenery or make changes to a familiar location, I recommend Stagnated in Slumber. Let me grab my trusty notepad here. I don't know what to say notepad, it's sticky notes. Stagnated in Slumber. Okay, I'll give it a go. It's an RPG Maker game with some amazing graphics and sound design. Wow, that's like my two favorite things. I think sound design it's not really appreciated that much. It should be, but it's not in games, right? Because obviously the first thing you see in a game, it's the graphics and the art style, right? It goes through the eyes, and then obviously it's a game, so you want a good gameplay. So usually people just fixate in that things. But I think the thing with sound design, it's really funny because if the game has good game design, like decent sound design, sorry, you're not gonna notice because decent sound design doesn't get noticed because it's just there, it's doing their work. If it has bad sound design, you're gonna definitely notice because it's gonna disrupt the experience. But if it has by any chance amazing sound design, you're definitely gonna notice, and it's gonna be the only thing you can notice, right? Like on this game that I mentioned before, it was The Hostage, right? It's mostly a visual novel, but it's fully voiced. And sometimes, obviously, you're the hostage, right? You're kidnapped, right? And when your kidnapper is talking to you, sometimes it can be a she or a he because you can choose male or female. You can choose your kidnapper's gender, right? Of course, I choose woman because if I'm gonna get kidnapped, I want it to be by a cute girl. And sometimes she would like be talking to you normally, and then you can hear the voice really close on only one of your ears, like she's like getting close to you to talk to you, and it makes it much more eerie and perfect. And it's something that you will not normally just brush off, like, oh yeah, she's talking to me, but it works really well in a game that it's 99% text and voice. And I think that's when sound designers can go above or beyond. And by sound designers, I mean the developers, because usually developers do all the work themselves, right? So yeah, I will try to definitely try that. I have a little bit of a queue of games to play, so it might take a while. Actually, I've been meaning to play a game that's called Kid. I think I played the first episode a month ago. I don't know. I've been trying to play the rest of the episodes of that game, the chapters of that game, sorry, but uh, I haven't been able to download it, right? And that's a problem I sometimes have because people tell me like, "Hey, can you play this game? Hey, can you play my game?" And I go and to itch.io, and I use the itch.io desktop app to play games because it's much more easier to sort my games and to play them and record them. But some games don't work in the itch.io app, right? Uh, so I can play the game on the itch.io app. I download the game. It doesn't work for me, so I can play it, and I've been waiting on the problem to fix itself because I don't want to bother the developer with my specific problem that it's not really a problem. So yeah, it might take me a while to get the games I'm getting recommended, but I will get there, I promise. So this one. Okay, so what other games I have played? I played one game that was called a Not, a dark romance story, a dark romance game, I think. It's also a visual novel. It's also a Otome game. For some reason, I play a bunch of Otome games, and I feel like obligated to mention that the developer of that game supported me on Coffee, and I'm really thankful because just the same day that like my house was partially destroyed by a magician, right? Uh, that same day I got the donation, and I was like, this is really on time, and this is gonna be really helpful. So I'm really thankful to that developer. And thus, I will recommend the game, even if they hadn't donated to me. I think it's a recommendable game, especially if you like Otome games. It has a bunch of nuts jokes that are really silly but really funny at the same time. Uh, I also played this game, Hello Girl, recommended by one of you guys. Uh, really sad and depressing, but at the same time hopeful and lovely game. So again, it's a visual novel, but I really recommend it. The characters are really cute, and they all look really sad, so they remind me of myself. And I think that's all I have played recently. So you might be thinking I recommend every game I play, but that's the thing. I play them because I like them, right? I have mentioned before that when I'm playing a game and I don't enjoy it, I stop recording and stop playing the game because there's no point on me making a video slandering some poor game developer just because I didn't like their game, right? So instead of making content that it's not supportive to people, I rather don't make any content, right? So if you see me only posting like one video or two videos each week, it doesn't mean that I only played one game or two games. I probably played like 5 or 6 games, but like 4 games weren't worth it. And I don't mean the games were bad. They probably just didn't like. I didn't like the games, or they were like really broken. I think I played a game last week that was like When Green Things Attack or something like that was the name. I don't remember. And it was just like a RPG Maker game, but it was really bare bones, and it was just RPG fights again and again and again and again. And it really didn't have any story. And I spent like 20 minutes fighting like slimes, and nothing happened. So I was like, it was like 15 minutes of me just complaining about how nothing in the game works, and I was like, this is not gonna be a good video. I'd rather not make the developer feel bad, so I'm just not gonna make this video, right? So I waste a lot of my time in games. Okay, so better does this. Okay. This is full of Oh yeah, talking about stuff that it's important to know. Uh, it feels really sad. I don't know if sad is the correct word. But a lot of the games I have played during my years in this VTubing endeavor. I don't know, just my VTuber career. I don't know. I don't think it's really a career, but anyway, the thing is, a lot of developers delete their games. And they just like even delete their whole accounts, right? So recently I got a comment in one of my videos, and it's not the first time it happens, of someone asking me, "Hey, do you still have the game because the developer deleted the game or deleted their whole account, right?" And I understand that. I myself deleted my games before being Moriko, my old games, because it's not that I didn't felt proud of them. It just didn't want them to be up anymore, right? Because I think they weren't the best thing in the world. And I understand developers deleting their games, but it makes me feel like, how do I say it? Like, I feel like if I keep doing this for another like 2-3 years, my channel is gonna become some kind of like indie game. How do they call that thing? Indie game, lost media. I don't know, something like that, right? Like, uh, there are games that you can only find in my channel now, and it's not that I feel proud of that, but it's kind of interesting, right? Like, since I play games nobody else want to play. Let me check the comment real quick. Like, the most recent comment was in a video that was called "Too Deep in Love" by the developer Just That Devi. That again, it doesn't have the game up anymore, and someone asked me like, "Do you still have the game? It has been deleted, so if you have it, can you please send it to me?" And I just answered like, "Sorry, I don't have the game because I played that game a year ago, and I usually delete the games after I play the game. I just delete it because I don't have the hard drive space to keep games, right? So as soon as I upload the game, I delete the video file. As soon as I play the game, I delete the game because I have to make space for more things. Sadly, I have really limited space. Otherwise, I would be saving all the videos on all the games in my hard drive disk or my solid state. Nobody uses hard drives anymore, right? I do have a hard drive in my PC right now because I can really afford uh, solid state drives. But I think nobody uses hard drive disk anymore, right? It's a thing of the past. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell anyone what to do, but it would be nice to, even if you feel like your game is not worth keeping online, there are always gonna be people interested. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe in 10 years, maybe, right? But if the game is available, people are gonna download it and enjoy it. And I feel kind of bad now because I didn't play that game like fully. I didn't explore all the game because I had. Usually I'm limited in time, so I just play one route or 20 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour. I think the longest I have played a game has been like 3 hours, and it was in multiple sessions, right? Um, but yeah, it feels kind of sad when developers delete their games. Usually because the links I put. That's why I stop when I. Every time I finish an indie game, I say the links will be down in the description with all the games I have played so far. But the thing you're gonna find in the description is just a link to my I have playlist on itch.io, and that's because I used to link directly to the games, but developers delete their games and the links lead nowhere, right? So if I just link the general list, you can like Control F search the game, and even if the game you want to find is deleted, you will find other amazing games I have played. So overall, I think it's convenient for me and for all the developers that I just like link the general page of all the games. Um, because yeah, I don't like making direct links to other games because usually they delete their games. And again, people must have their reasons, right? I'm not saying you should not be deleting your games, but yeah, it feels bad. It feels bad knowing that I can't go back and play that game, and it feels even more bad that I should be working on my game. This full of disease, and nobody watches these things anymore. Okay, finish that, and eventually you get in there. Let's make it a little different for the bed. I guess I don't need the sound. That's all of this. It was save file 5, right? was not fun. I'm talking about like hard drive disk, HDD. I'm starting to worry about my hard drive because lately it's been making sounds like when I turn on my PC, and I know it's the hard drive because I isolated the problem, and I'm kind of worried that it's gonna just one day stop working. And it's not my first hard drive. I have two drives in my PC, so the primary one is working just fine. It's the secondary one when I have my YouTube videos and my content to edit that it's starting to fail, and I'm worried that it's gonna die before I have the money to replace it. So let's just hope it doesn't die, right? The moment it starts making like a bunch of sounds, I'm gonna go out of my way to try to fix it. What I was doing? Oh yeah, I have to talk to this one first. I think I have to talk to this one first. Then to the coach. Okay, but you can go out of here. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you're supposed to be able to go here and have the other conversations. That makes sense. So you teleport over and over again. Nothing in here has descriptions. She's just happy to see me. You're stuck in here. Yeah, I guess pretty much that's it. I just need to find something for it to make sense. I'm just gonna copy the one here. Not here. It's proof of respect. What could be another good topic of conversation? Oh yeah, my third anniversary is coming. I think I already mentioned this, but it's good to mention it again. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for the anniversary, but it better be something good, right? I think I'm getting slightly close to 500 subscribers, so maybe I can make something with that, right? So you get this thing from here, and then you go back, and then you go out, right? And everyone disappears. I think you can pretty much just come in here, teleport here, grab this, and get out without having any conversation. Okay, but if you grab it without having this conversation, it might, yeah. So I might be locking this to this conversation, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy, paste the event page, and the first one Should be something different. I'm actually so ready. When I finish this game, I want to try. I want to try to making actually a serious game with maybe the use of some plugins, maybe even. Copy this whole thing, paste it here, but I can delete these 2 pages. Okay, so as I can see you, I will clean your room when I come back from the church, but it's gonna be a little later than usual. Don't worry about that. It has to give you the clue, right? I'm struggling to make my brain work on this game. So I think this should be the implication of you don't want to get close to the washing machine because she's washing the clothes that she used to shit on you, right? So she doesn't want you to get close to the washing machine. So if you get close, it should be something like, oh, why is this? What is the equivalent of like? I know when men cheat, when men are supposed to be cheating on their girlfriend or spouse or something, they are usually like, oh, your shirt has lipstick, right? But what is the female equivalent of that? Like maybe if your girl is cheating with other girl, you can find lipstick on her shirt. But what is the? I guess it's perfume, right? But there's no way you can like visually see the smell of other men in your girlfriend's clothes. Yeah, that's what is that equivalent should be? Because obviously you can smell like the cologne, right? Like, oh, you smell like a man, like a different man that it's not me. I'm gonna slap you, and then right. But I think that's not a visual cue. You know, if someone has had cheated on me, I will have better understand of this topic, and I will make a better game. But alas, I'm free of that burden, thankfully. But yeah, we should like change a variable, control variable. Let's make this one. Also correct the typo in washing. Oh, I will do it. I have terrible writing. Like I make a lot of typos because usually it can't. My eyesight it's really bad, and I'm not blaming it my eyesight. I'm also really lazy. Uh, but yeah, I think thanks for telling me that. I will. to the washing machine. What is a washing machine? Like wow, like Waluigi. When Waluigi sings inside of a train, it's a washing machine, right? There, I can do it. Washing machine. Yeah, that's right. Right, that's it. It's changed the variable, and it's this one activates when the variable bad PUA counter is equal to 1, right? We need to add a little bit of flair to this, right? So let's make the screen shake a little bit to let you know something is happening, right? Shake screen. I guess duration should be like 30, like half a second, with not that much power, but enough speed. Like, okay. It was 6, right? No, it was not 6. 7. So if I go check this, it's just the dirt laundry. Just dirt laundry. I'm so happy to see you. I'll clean your room when I come back from the church, but it's gonna be a little later than usual. Okay. Just forget about cleaning. Don't even worry about the dirty clothes. Don't even get close to the washing machine. Oh, I guess it can be the dirty clothes of other men, right? Yeah, it makes it's easier to like there's no need for fragrance or anything or like smell or anything like that. It can just be the clothes of other men, right? That's a more like telltale sign. For real. Okay. Oh, she disappears. Okay, I have to fix that too. It can be you got proof of respect. Yeah, I have to fix like she's disappearing. That's not good when your evil girlfriend disappears. Alright, so let's fix it. Maybe a sound effect to the sign that something changed. Out of them? Yeah, that one sounds good. Okay. Okay, so there's nothing too much interesting in this room, I guess. Okay, we have this simple conversation with her. You go and check. Maybe it's some text, right? Maybe some text can make it a little bit more. You have to come to the realization those are not your clothes, right? This is more like it, right? So you go, you grab the clothes. With the clothes, you try to go back and you go outside, right? I guess even though cleaning doesn't really do anything for the plot, I guess we can allow you to clean this and this. Right? So there's more things to interact with. So the bathroom is not that empty. I'm personally a fan of like interacting with in RPG Maker games. I like interacting with a bunch of things, even if they say nothing. Like just a plant, just a pot, just a couch. It's a couch. It's a fridge. It's a trash can. I don't know. I do enjoy like just inspecting elements galore in my RPG Maker games. Okay, so you should be able to continue file 7, right? So you go through here. You talk to this one. And even if you come back here. Oh, but you can still talk to them. So they are not there. Okay, I should like I was hiding all the events, but I should kill them. Even if they're not there, you can still talk to them, I guess. Yeah, okay, this is kind of weird. I have to fix this. I'm gonna fix this later because I know how to fix this, but it's gonna take a while, and I don't want to waste the stream fixing all of this. I guess I should just have like, I think what I did was just hide them. Yeah, I'm just removing transparency and activating true. Maybe instead of doing all of these, maybe I'm just gonna change a variable. I'm gonna change the variable that is bad pure counter to 2. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna change everything to when you have this one, right? I'm gonna make a new event page. And the condition is gonna be bad pure counter it's equal to, then it's below characters and there is nothing, right? I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna do, can I copy event pages? I guess I can copy event pages. Let's do that for everyone. Paste event page. I already did for this one. So this one's okay, so all of them are gonna disappear. Okay, that should be it, right? It was a fairly quick fix. So again, we go. Wait a second. Okay, they disappear. And they don't come back, right? Oh, you can go back anyway. Okay, so yeah, I think that's pretty much it for that section. It's pretty bare bones. I would like to... I'm probably gonna add more stuff to this when I think about said stuff, because I have no ideas right now. So that's pretty much gonna be it for this section of the game. I want to add something else. I always like to add this to my games just because. Damn, I have a lot of typos for some reason. Yeah, I think that's it for this event. Nothing too complicated, right? You go in, you talk to this one, you talk to this one, talk to this one, talk to this one, go to the fridge, you search the boxes, you give it to this one, you go to the fridge, talk to this one, sit on the couch, it opens this, you go this one, talk to this one, like clean this stuff that it's not necessary, but you can do it. Go in here, get out of here, talk to this one, you check the washing machine, everyone disappears. When you go to this one again, everyone disappears, you go outside. Okay, it's complicated enough, it doesn't really do much, but it tells you, this is like the lore room, right? There's just a bunch of lore of the couple. Maybe it's not the best way to present it, but it's what I can do right now. Again, I'm probably gonna go back to this room and like make some fixing here and there, just like I did with these ones, right? These ones took like a few iterations to be decent, so I'm probably gonna come back to this one, this one, this one, and this one to make them a little bit better. But what I want to the progress on the stream to be, it's like new rooms, new ideas, right? That's what I want to get into the stream. So let's get to this one. It's gonna be mostly just mapping for now, because usually what works for me is mapping gives me ideas, right? When I'm just like I'm a visual person more than anything else, so when I'm drawing the map, I can just make the story in my head and make something like half decent. You know, I always wonder something. I have played like a bunch of indie like RPG Maker games, and a bunch of them have lighting effects, but I'm sure it's a plugin, but I don't think RPG Maker has like native illumination, right? I think there's like just a lighting tile set or something like that. I know you can fake, well, it's not fake, right? But you can make light illumination with parallax. Okay, yeah, let's just keep working. I'm not gonna obscure my thought process with things I can really do right now. So you go in here. Okay, all of this disappears. You go in here. So make a new event in here. That's gonna be teleporting the player to transfer player to here. Sound effect. Yep. Ice, jump, key, laser, magic, monster, move. But it should play before the transfer. I think I should let you come back just in case you want to come back, right? check on stuff. Okay, so down you go to the path of darkness. Oh, I have a better idea. So let's just go back to here. And let's remove everything from here. I'm gonna have to remap this. Okay, so let's grab this. Yeah, I think this. Oh, actually, I want to try something different. Now that I'm making this game and I'm like using my time making this game, I want to try this. So. Wait, let's use this one. Let's see if this works. If this works, it's gonna be quite interesting. I want to see if it works. It's probably not gonna work, but I want to give it a go. You can either save the map, draw the lighting effects that use the edited map as parallax, or you can draw the lighting effects, save them as a transparent image, and use it as an image. As far as I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, so you like... Wait, you can either save the map, draw the lighting effects, then use that edited map as parallax. Oh, okay, so I make the map using the tile set, and then I save that image and use a, I don't know, Photoshop to draw the lighting myself. I might try that. Okay, so it should look like this. That it's hard to see, right? This is kind of. I just want to try something. So, for example, if I just go back to this map, and here I just make transfer player to, let's say, here, right? Okay, apply. So just to make a real test, again, I don't know how much of these things work. So let's make a transfer in here. Sorry about that. Here, I don't think this is gonna work. I think it has a lot of problems, probably. Which reminds me, this is not the same as I have proof of loyalty, proof of respect, proof of love. Need the last one. Oh, the last one I need is here. Oh no, what was the code for that one? I forgot. I guess I can just check, right? Let me check real quick. Is 5466. Notepad this to have small brain for this kind. How do you go there? Oh, damn it. loyalty, respect, trust, and love. Okay, I have all of the proofs. Go in. Okay, it doesn't work. I thought I would be able to pass down here. It seems it doesn't work. Okay, it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. So I was thinking, since these are two in different layers, but I guess that doesn't matter to the player character, right? These ones are like here. Yeah, too bad. It was a good idea, but I mean, I can probably make this work, but it will take more effort than I'm willing to put into this. So let's just delete this. And let's start from scratch. I was wondering, can I can make this specific map bigger, right? Double the size. Yeah, that's a big map. Yeah, I want to try making a bigger map. That should be nice. Okay, so you should start like right here, go down all the way. Wait, not right here, like right here. Because no, not right here, right here. Because right here it's gonna be the couple of. My brain is starting to work into something else. Let me see how much of the screen I can see. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, it's gonna be something quite interesting, right? So in here you have the doll and the other doll, and you have this that represents the player. Okay, so what I'm gonna do in here, it's I need to see how much of the screen I can actually see while playing to see how is it gonna work. But let me go back to here. Change this to here. Actually, I think you don't need to go back. No, yeah, I should allow the player to go back. So here, and I'm gonna come back to here. What are the stairs? In B, right? You should be able to go back if you want to go back. Well, in this ones. So you start going down. Properly. This should be actually this should be player touch. The same as this one, it should be player touch. Okay, Okay, so what I'm thinking, it's gonna be really cool. So rather than explain it, I'm just gonna try to do it and see if it works. Okay, so you're gonna go in here, and then I'm gonna okay, so instead of this one, okay, yeah, I'm gonna put this one instead. Go down. This one. So you're like going this over and over again, right? So you're gonna go down this one, and then you're gonna transfer the player to the next, not that one, to the next one here, right? That should be done multiple times. Is there a way to make other NPCs mimic the movement of the player? I have seen RPG Maker games where like an enemy mimics your movement in like in a mirror fashion, but like straight away mimicking your movement. I don't know. Of course, without a plugin, right? I forgot what I was doing. The last one. So just let me test it real quick. I forgot to save. Or did I? No, I didn't forget to save it. Okay. I go down. Okay, yeah, so it's okay, it's working. It's working as intended. So what I want to do is it might be a little bit complicated, but I want to try. So I have to make a new event that it's gonna be let's just name it death, and it's gonna be below characters, of course. Then you're gonna have variable 20, make something like that, right? It's higher than 1, let's say. Okay, higher than 1, and when it's higher than 1, you're gonna be regular POL. And when you go down these stairs, I'm gonna change that. So just she appears there. Okay, so it's working. 23. Okay, so it's 23, so it should be 23. It's not the player, it's I have to wait for completion. Make self switch A. Make a new event page with self switch A. And apply. Okay. Let's see if it works like that. But it's not moving. Why is it's not moving? Why are you not moving? It should be moving. Okay, something happened there. Okay, so I go through here and it changes the walking bar to 1. And this one says it's because it's in the first line. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, this should not be. Okay, I think I messed up. Okay, delete this one. Okay, so on the first one there's nothing because it doesn't happen, right? So you change to walking bar 1. That's when it happens. And after this one, you get the self switch when it disappears. Okay, should be working now. I think. I hope. Now it's not moving, damn it. Something else is happening. Okay, so nothing happens. Because nothing happens, right? Then this one starts moving. Down, 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 a bunch of times. If walking bars, parallel, maybe. It's not here. What happened? It just disappeared completely. Change the trigger of the event. Okay, it should be parallel, auto run, parallel. Wait, what? Wait, it didn't work. It's equal to 1. I did change the variable. Walking bar equals 1. It changes from 0 to 1. It moves down. There's no way it finishes before I teleport, right? Or it's because I'm teleporting that it disappears. make her really slow. Maybe that's it. It's not here anymore. That's not it. Outer one, maybe? Hmm. Let's just put a sprite on this one to see if it's there after. Oh, okay. I'm missing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, I guess. Okay, that's weird, but it works. Okay. I didn't quite understand what was wrong, but it works. I just need 3 more. 1, 2, 3. I guess after the last one, I should put like transparent. Since you're not coming back because you can really come back in here, so that doesn't really matter. Oh, I should put a warning for the player. Like in here, it's like, oh, it feels like if I go down, I won't be able to come back. It seems to be much lower than me. Up the speed. Oh, it seems she can't go over there. She can't go over the... So I'm gonna remove 1. And I'm gonna up her speed a little bit. Faster. She's kinda in a hurry now. Well, oh, it's too fast. She's too fast. Well, okay, I guess that will make the player hurry up, right? Yeah, she insists she's too fast. It's gonna make the player want to hurry up. Of course, if you're distracted, you're probably gonna miss it. I think about here, I should give the player a warning about this. It's a fair warning, right? Because I really hate when I make a bunch of typos, even to my time not to make typos. I hate when games don't tell you about like a cutting point on the story and you get stuck without things you wanted to finish just because they didn't like pinpoint you that after this point you won't be able to come back. It's important to let people know that. Let's make this touch. So that's the warning. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna copy and paste this one in here, but I'm gonna change this sprite to the Yeru, and I'm gonna remove one of the move downs since I'm gonna start a little lower. And it's gonna be if I change to 2, if it's over 2. I'm starting to get the hang of this again. Okay, let me try this one. I'm gonna make a save here so I don't have to come back every time. If I keep going this way, I might not be able to come back. Better make sure I'm down upstairs. So you can go back if you want, right? Okay, let's go down. See if it works. Oh, she got stuck. Ah, she got stuck with the event, right? What if I make this above characters? I didn't know events could get stuck into each other. It should work now, right? No, it gets stuck in. Why did it get stuck in there? Okay, let's make this. Wait, I didn't make it above characters. I'm not. It's the same as characters, so I can go back. Okay, that one too either. Oh, but it's the one that it's moving. Same as characters, right? And same as characters. So this one should be below characters. Okay. This one should be below characters. I don't know if the sound quality of the stream is the same or if it's working just fine because I'm streaming in a different place than where I usually stream because reasons. What? Stop getting stuck! What happens if I just keep going? She also gets stuck in there. That's weird. That's weird. Also, I forgot I have to change this one too. Why are they getting stuck exactly in that place? You know what? I'm just gonna... Let's make this one an auto run. Same as characters, auto run. Just move it here. That should fix the problem in a lazy way. That's the best way to fix things. This one gets stuck in there. How do you get stuck in there, baby? You don't like... Obviously, she spawns, right? So it changed to this. I feel like I just made a mistake. Do you get stuck? Maybe it has to do with the movement character, right? Makes the movements controls switches to this. Action. Well, I'm definitely learning a lot from this stream. No, she gets stuck in. What do you get stuck in? I wanted. It's something. I want to see if it has to do with the terrain. No, it doesn't. But now that I think about it, it doesn't make sense that they are coming behind you because you will just wait on them, right? So maybe it makes more sense that they be in front of you, right? Okay, yeah, I guess that makes more sense. So you pass through this one and nothing happens. You pass through this one, nothing happens. You pass through this one, it begins. But I will have to remove one of the root downs. I'm kind of stuck. This one takes Oh, but okay, yeah, okay. I see a problem with what I just did. I might just need another. Damn it. What is happening with my hand? No, but the more you progress, the more you're gonna get in. That's the reason I was putting them behind, right? Yeah. You know, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore with this. It's been 2 hours. I don't feel I progressed that much. But, you know, I think it's gonna be enough for today. I know there was not a lot of progress, but at least we finished this room, right? Okay, so this room is done. We make a lot of fixing into other stuff. And we started to make the final scene of the game. So what I'm probably gonna do is you're gonna be walking normally, and when you get to the stairs, you're gonna be running on the next stair to you. Oh, okay, I know. Maybe I'm gonna switch this one to the middle one. And then you're gonna keep repeating the same loop, but on the rest of the stairs, other people are gonna be appearing. It's gonna be like Pua, like bad Pua, and it's gonna be the one, like the father that it's supposed to be cheating on you, and then you're gonna progress to the next area, right? But I think I need to get a better idea of what I'm actually doing before actually doing it, because I feel like I'm just trying to make stuff. Well, I've been making stuff on the go for this stream, so I just came back to streaming. Cut me some slack, will you? Uh, so yeah, I think that's gonna be all for today. I know it was not the most amazing RPG Maker stream, but we managed to do something, even if it's what it was minimal, right? I reckon at this pace, I'm gonna be finishing this game in like 3 more streams. We have a little more RPG Maker streams to go. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for being patient with me, because I wasn't able to stream for like 2 weeks. I've been trying to make up for it with indie games. I know not everyone likes to watch indie game bots, but that's something I like to do, and I've been doing since the beginning of the channel, and I'm gonna keep on doing it. So thank you for watching my videos, thank you for watching my streams, and thank you for being patient with me. Again, I think I will be streaming Nike on Friday or next Tuesday, probably, because I want to do some trust with Nike, and I'm gonna try to fit another RPG Maker stream this week. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I'm still trying to figure out my new schedule thingy. But it's gonna be more streams. Don't worry about it. So the thing I wanted to mention, and I'm probably gonna make a post on YouTube later today or tomorrow or someday. But in 2 weeks, my house is gonna go undergo some like heavy reparation stuff, and there's no way I can stream or do anything during that time. So I'm gonna stream and play as much games as I can during these next 2 weeks, because after these 2 weeks, should be it's 14 right now, right? So when it's 26, from the 26 to the 30, 31, probably I won't be able to make anything for the channel. I'm gonna try to leave like some pre-recorded indie games so you guys have content to watch while I'm away, but I'm gonna have like 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna be away for 1 entire week while the reparations begin and finish. 1 week should be enough time. I talked to the people that are supposed to make the repairs, and they say in 1 week should be enough to fix everything, and they are gonna fix it for real this time, because last time they didn't fix it properly. So yeah, so you're gonna have 2 more weeks of Moriko, and then 1 week of no Moriko. Then we're gonna begin a new month, and that's gonna be one of the most busy months for me in the channel. And then it's gonna be October, my favorite month of the year, and my anniversary month. And it's gonna be even better, right? So I'm gonna try to work as hard as I can to deliver to you guys the content. Again, thank you for watching, thank you for being patient, and I will see you guys in the next indie game or stream. Sorry about not progressing much, sorry about the short stream, but I'm just coming back. Give me some time to get into it again. So I will see you in the next stream or indie game. Goodbye. Okay, I know I should not be talking during the ending, but I'm not supposed to say goodbye. I'm supposed to say see you later, but my mind just switches to goodbye automatically. So it's I'll see you later, guys. It's not goodbye. It's not a goodbye. I will see you probably tomorrow or something like that. See you later.